Assalamu Alaikum guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the Ramadan series. Today we will be talking about ablution. Let's dive in. In the Arabic language, ablution is wudu, which translates to purification. And so ablution is the act of Muslims using either water or sand to purify themselves before Salah. Ablution is so important in Islam, so much so that if you miss or you do not take ablution correctly, your salah becomes invalid. So yes, we have two types of ablution or wudu. We have the wudu that is done with water, and we have tayammum, which is wudu that is done with sand. So wudu that is done with sand is the wudu where you use either sand or earth, like the natural earth, to perform ablution. So in the case where there's no water in the area you are in, or in the case where you have an illness where you are not supposed to use water on your skin, then you can do tayammum. For today's video, we are just going to focus on ablution using water. So some of you will ask, what is the essence of performing ablution before Salah? So the essence of performing ablution before Salah is to prepare oneself physically, mentally, spiritually for Salah. And some might say ablution is also making sure your physical body is clean before Salah. If ablution is just about physical cleanliness of the body, one would ask themselves, why do we do tayammum? Ablution then becomes not just physical cleanliness of the body, but also like an electrical energy that awakens the brain in preparedness for Salah. So now let's talk about some etiquettes and the steps in performing ablution or wudu. So first, let's talk about the etiquette. So number one etiquette while performing ablution is making a niyyah, making your intention. So like so many things in Islam, niyyah is very important because you cannot do anything without an intention. And most of the things in Islam follows an intention. You're supposed to do them with intentions. And so ablution is the same. So you have to set an intention. You don't have to say it out loud. You can set an intention in your heart that's making an intention to perform ablution. I think also that is a way to also alert your brain, like to bring yourself to that conscious state that yes, I'm going to perform ablution, okay? And so that's the first step. The second etiquette I want to talk about is not wasting water when you're performing ablution. Most of us, when we're performing ablution, we leave the taps open. Maybe you'll be washing your mouth and then you leave the taps open. So one etiquette of ablution is not wasting water at all. Another etiquette of ablution is paying attention when you're performing ablution, because there are some parts of the body you cannot miss them during ablution. And once you miss those steps, it means your ablution is invalid. The third etiquette I want to talk about is saying Bismillah. So once you have your intention, you said, okay, I'm performing ablution to go and pray. The next thing you do, you say Bismillah before you start the ablution. And then making sure that, that's the second step. And then making sure that when you are performing ablution, you do not waste water. That's the third etiquette. And so now for the steps in performing ablution. Once you say your niyyah, your Bismillah, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to wash your hands 3 times. So you're going to wash between your fingers and your wrist. You're going to wash up to your wrist here 3 times. And then after that, you're going to wash your mouth, put water in your mouth, you gargle, put your fingers in, wash your teeth, and then you spit out 3 times. And then you wash your nose, like just sniff some water inside and then sniff it back out 3 times. You do the same thing for your face. Make sure you wash your face from your hairline up to your chin. All around them, you wash them 3 times. And then you come to your hands. You wash your hands from your wrist to your elbow 3 times. You make sure you wash them, your right hand first. Make sure the water is in your right hand and then you wash your left hand, like so. So all the time, whenever you're maybe putting water in your mouth, your nose, you put the water on your right hand and then put it in your mouth, your nose, your face. And then you put water on your right hand, wash this hand, and then right hand, wash this hand 3 times also. When it comes to your hair, you put water on your right hand, Put it together with your other hand, shake it out, and then you wipe your hair. You wipe it. And then put water on your hand, shake it out also, and wipe your ears. Make sure you wipe the inside of your ear and then outside, like inside the top here, and then you come out and wipe the back of your ear as well. And when you're done, you wash your legs in between your toes. You start with your right leg, wash in between your toes, and wash your heels as well. Your ankle, wash up to your ankle and your heels. Make sure your heels are wet. So those are the steps in performing ablution. After that, you have to say the kalima to shahada, which is ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika la wa ashhadu anna muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh, which means you believe that there is no God but Allah and that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam is his messenger. And so those are the steps and etiquettes in performing ablution. So that is it for today's video on ablution. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you've learned a thing or two. And remember, when you're taking ablution, do not waste water, don't forget your niyyah, and don't forget to say bismillah. And at the end of your ablution, don't forget to say the kalima to shahada. And I hope to see you in my next video where I'll be talking about some of the fard salah and then the steps we're not supposed to miss in those salah. Thank you so much for watching. Assalamu Alaikum. See you in my next video. Bye.